Hi, my name is Isabel Prieto, and the title of my topic is The Importance of Intersectionality in APA Writing. Imagine your friend is describing you to another friend of yours, and they choose to picture you using only one word. Wouldn't you feel that there's a lot more of you to depict, and one single word wouldn't do you justice? This is where intersectionality comes in handy. Intersectionality, defined by the 7th edition publication manual of the American Psychological Association as the way in which individuals are shaped by and identify with the vast array of cultural, structural, socio-biological, economic, and social context. In other words, it allows for people to understand the many intersecting identities one may have to further interpret any prejudice and inequalities that individual might experience throughout their lifetime. It includes aspects such as gender identity, ability, nationality, sexuality, age, religion, race, and class. Intersectionality is necessary in APA writing when mentioning personal characteristics because it acknowledges the bias and inequity an individual may experience, which is an important part of human identity. For example, say you were to write a paper about the unemployment rates of men in Canada versus the United States. It would be incorrect to solely describe the subjects in the study as men because there are so many vital factors that can affect the employment status of these participants. To illustrate, age, disability, religion, and race are just a few dynamics that can cause one man to get a job as opposed to another. A minority man who is older with dyslexia will most likely struggle to find a job versus a white young graduate student. Identities like these should be included in APA writing because it gives the whole person justice and understanding. Readers can then interpret the inequalities that these different men face affecting their employment rate. Another example would be writing a report on depression rates among teenagers living in the United States. Say the writer decides to describe their participants as simply black and white and includes depression rates for each ethnicity. Simply labeling the participants as black and white hides so many different prejudices each group may face that can be contributing to the depression rates. For instance, it would be imperative to label a participant as a black lesbian woman if they were included in the study, because adding the connotations of lesbian and woman allow for much more introspective thought. In other words, a black lesbian woman will face challenges unseen by black men and white people. Their experiences alone can be a great contributor to the depression rates being studied. The same goes for white participants. In conclusion, when specific characteristics are needed in writing, it is necessary to be discrete and specific to all identities a person belongs to. It allows for readers to understand how people experience the world differently. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation.